Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am building a library in The Sims 4 using only the base game. This is the 6th episode, I believe, of my Building Newcrest series. I've built a bunch of houses around the Newcrest world in the previous episodes, but this is the first community lot that I'm working on. I chose to do a library just because when I'm playing The Sims, that's like the most useful lot. I mean, you could do the lounges or the gym or anything like that, but in terms of skill building, which is always what I'm trying to focus on, this was the type of lot that I would like to use the most, so that's why I chose to build it. But it's a very simple small town vibe for the library that I built. It's not one of those fancy not futuristic, but just very modern looking ones. It's very much just I don't know, a town of 3,000 type look to the library. It's very small. It's not super fancy. It's one story, just very simple. But it includes a computer lab I'll build in the back, and then there's a couple of areas where it's those individual desk rooms that I see in libraries, or at least kind of the more modern ones. I guess I threw that in there, but those rooms where you can go study, at least at my university that I went to, that was something that was big, and I liked that a lot when I was studying and at school, so I threw those in there just because why not. I see those everywhere when I go to libraries. But anyway, I add those in, and then I think I add a children's kind of section where the kids could play if you bring them here with your adult Sims, and then obviously the computer lab, that's what I'm building right now, in the back, just because in The Sims, the computers are super expensive, so if you're doing a rags to riches or something, having the library available and having those computers there so you can, I don't know, even if you're just looking for a job, you don't want to use your phone, you want to do it on the computer, or if you need something for your Sims job for work, a task, you can come here and do that instead of having to buy it at your house as you're leveling up. So that's why I wanted to include that, a bunch of computers. And I feel a lot of the ones that come in the base game, the libraries and stuff, they I feel all the townies that are there, or the random Sims that show up, they're always on the computer. And I wanted to have enough that if there's say 15 Sims here, they're not all hogging the computer, so you can at least have some. I don't know, I tried to add it a bit to this lot just so there's different areas for them to be at, not just I don't know. Anyway, right now I'm just kind of getting the layout figured out. I will say I tried to build a library all week. I tried to build on 3 separate days, and I could not get a proper layout, or just the look I was wanting to. It just did not work. I probably built 2 or 3 different libraries over the course of this week, and they just did not do at all what I was wanting it to do. But this one, I finally found a floor plan that I could kind of base my build off of, and I kind of got where I wanted it to. It's still not perfect in my mind what I was wanting, but it at least looks like a real library mixed in with the gameplay for The Sims, so that's something. But yeah, it took me so long to get this built. Not this build specifically, but just kind of the concept on paper. I don't know why. I don't build a ton of the community lots just because it's not really, I don't really enjoy building them a whole ton. At least I don't know. I like building the houses better just because it's more personable, and you can kind of tailor it to the Sims that you're building for, or maybe it's a style you're looking for. I don't know. I just haven't built a ton of the the community lots, and yeah, I could tell this week. I was trying so hard to make this look good, and every time I would try to do something, I swear it would go wrong. And then one time, I actually got my build figured out. It looked pretty good. Then guess what my computer decided to do? Not screen record. So if it looks like I know where everything kind of is going in this build right now, a general concept for some of this stuff, it's because I built most of it before and the computer wasn't recording. So that's fun. But I luckily took a photo before I, realized it wasn't recording. So I was able to kind of base my layout again off of that. But yeah, it was just not working this week for me on this build, but I did get it done. It's on the gallery now if you want to download it, but I don't know. I'm just glad to get this out of the way because it was fun to build, but also kind of stressful just because I haven't built a ton of community lots. I've built a ton of residential. Obviously, that's like every build on this channel. But yeah, I'm just glad to get this done with and just kind of like have that under my belt. But I don't know. I tried to make this as like realistic as I could. Like, I feel like every time I go to a library, there's just a bunch of shelves everywhere, and then like, you know, random couches that are like a weird color. At least that's the vibe in like the Midwest for the libraries here. But I think I hit that pretty well. I went with those blue couches just because I like the color, and like they were kind of like I said, they kind of have like the fun colors for like the couches and stuff whenever I go to the library. So I tried to like incorporate those. Like, I didn't just want to put like the cream or the brown, you know, couches like I would normally, or like black. So I tried to pick a color that was at least kind of fun but not too obnoxious. So that's why I went with those. And then I went with that style just because the other ones were like too, not like grandma, but like either like too fancy, too it'd be your basement type vibe. Like I wanted something a little more upscale, but not like too fancy that it was like weird. Like I feel like these look like quintessential kind of like the seating you'd see at like a library. But yeah, anyway, right now I'm building out like the kids area. I added like the playhouse. There's a bookshelf. I added a toy chest as well. Very easy for your like the children's Sims to come play here. I added those like motivational like quote posters in there just because like that's like the type of stuff I always see in the kids areas for libraries like that I go to. But that's kind of it for this area. Pretty simple. I added that fun flooring that's kind of like the foam pieces or whatever, but that's kind of that. And then I went in with like this wood flooring for the rest of the library. I was gonna do carpet, but it just didn't look right, and like I feel like we can do wood floors now. It's not that big of a deal if it's wood floors. At least I don't know if it's just like the ones that I grew up going to or like my university or whatever, but every library always had carpet. I don't know if that's like on purpose or is just like a thing or what, but like I don't know. I wanted wood floors because I think it looked better, at least in The Sims. So it's fine for now. And if there's a reason that they use carpet, I would like to know why, but I don't know. And like every time they use carpet in the builds, like in real life, like in like the actual buildings, like it looks kind of funky. I don't know. And there was like a weird color. I don't know. Anyway, also I used the new picture frame pictures, whatever, wall art from the newest update where they did like the 150 bug fixes or whatever they said. I absolutely love that. Like all the swatches are good. Like they all, like you could fit those like anywhere, even like residential like builds, and like they all have like really good colors, and like there's like scenery, like more of like the outdoor sceneries type stuff, or like kind of more like avant-garde like art. I don't know. I really like it. I like all the swatches for that. Like that was like a really good add to the game. I also want to try out. There's the new rug that came with it too, and yeah, I really like that. It's a really nice addition. It reminds me of the Dream Home Decorator rug to some extent, but like with like more of like the darker swatches, which I'm like not too mad about because I feel like there's a lot of light rugs in the game, or like weird bright colored ones. So like having something that's more like of the muted tones or like a little bit darker, I'm not mad about, honestly. So we can take that. We can consider that a win. But yeah. Right now, I'm just kind of figuring out the lighting for the build. I tried to make it a bit, like, different than I normally do. I always want to use that tiny little circular light in every room just because it lights the rooms well and it's cheap. But I wanted to do something, like, use actual, like, overhead, like, hanging lights. But I added those to the back area and then in the entry, like, way, too. I wanted to add like a front desk type thing, but like I was thinking more like what would actually be useful for gameplay in The Sims 4, and like there isn't going to be someone working the front desk, so like it was kind of like a waste to add that in, so I didn't add it. But if I was building this in real life, yeah, obviously there'd be like a vestibule and then like obviously the front desk and kind of, I don't know. If I would have put it in this build, I would have put it in the center and done like that, like almost like a U-shaped desk if I could have. But anyway, I didn't put that. But right now I'm adding to the front. The exterior of this build, oh god, like I said, I had a lot of struggles building this just because I don't build a ton of community lots, but this front part was driving me nuts. I was trying to figure out like a porch or like a entryway situation, and like I think I finally get it eventually, but oh man, it took a lot of trial and error to kind of get what I was wanting. Same with the landscaping too, that you'll see later on. But man, kudos to people who build these community lots all the time, because they are a lot more difficult than building just like houses. But anyway, I added in this front piece, like this almost like entryway to the library, just because I felt like the front was kind of flat. And I think this kind of like helps give it a little bit more dimension. Same with adding just like that front like deck or whatever you want to call it. Just because, I don't know, like I said, it looked like super flat and just kind of boring. And yeah, I don't know. Also, picking the like siding or whatever, like that was so annoying to deal with as well. Because with Peace and Love to the Sims, the brick looks kind of funky. So like a lot of the brick swatches didn't look right. And like when I was trying to do like, I've seen like a lot of libraries or like just like, I don't know, buildings, they do like the siding and then like a rock type thing. But in The Sims 4, you can't really do like the half wall like bump outs. And it just didn't look right. So I just went with like this simple brick. I think it fits the Newcrest that I've been building with the base game. Like the vibe of the town so far. Like kind of, not like, it's not very modern. It's kind of like, I don't know. You can have houses from anywhere from like the 50s to 90s like type vibe. So I feel like this library kind of fits that vibe. Like it's been here for a little bit, but it's not like super outdated. Like there's still stuff like it's usable. But yeah, that's kind of the feel I wanted to go for it. Then I added in this back like patio sidewalk situation, just because I don't know, I didn't want to add a bunch of trees because like there's no point in really adding them. I wanted to add a little bit more to the lot. So I added this like patio with like seating and grills, and there's like trash cans and things. And it's kind of like gated off. Like I feel like it'd be a nice place to go. Like I don't know, it's just like a nice community space. So I wanted to add that in. And then on the other side, I'll add another like patio section using that brick. And it's just like kind of a seating area. And I feel like that's kind of like realistic for like community lots. Like it's like, I don't know. I feel like there wouldn't be like a ton of trees and stuff. I don't know. But I think it fits for the vibe I'm going for. But going into the game now, and I will show you the build. Okay, so this is the build. I went in and added some signage to the front just because I forgot to when I originally was building this. But I had the sign here and then one onto the building just to kind of give it more of a, you know, community lot feel instead of just like a random giant house. But here is the front. There's some benches up here, trash cans. I had like these like just like lights up here. If we go to the side, we've got the kind of like seating area where people can grill if they want. Then we've got the other seating area over here with more lamps, and then that's kind of it for the outside. And if we go in, got the entryway. I add these bulletin boards just because I always see them whenever I go to the library, and they always have like, I don't know, events or people are looking to hire someone, that type of thing. I feel like that is like realistic. Then I add that wall art I was talking about. I really like all of the swatches on that. I think I use like every single one in this build. Then we've got the bookcases. There's a crap ton of them because it's a library. If we head over here, we've got more bookshelves. And I added some seating. There's a lamp over there. This is a pretty like bright room. There's a lot of like windows and natural lighting. Then we got a chess table just because skill building. More seating. Then over here is the kids room, or like the kids area, whatever you want to call it. Got the motivational posters. There's a dollhouse. I don't know, a bunch of different skill building stuff. There's a bookshelf for the kids. But that's kind of it for that. If we head over here, we've got one of the bathrooms, and then we've got like the private study room. It's very bare bones because I feel like it wouldn't have a ton of stuff in there. Then if we head over to the other side, we've got another chess table over there, more bookshelves, then we got more seating here, then another use of that wall art. I added an authority, and then there's like more just like kind of private seating over here. I just added some couches and seats, just kind of simple. Then we got some landscape art, then another private room, and then another bathroom. If we head to the back, we've got the computer lab. Again, kind of basic, just because I know the Sims are going to be all over the place, and I don't want to add a bunch of stuff that they're going to be messing with. But that's kind of it. This whole room's just computers and an area for skill building. So that's kind of it. If you're interested in downloading this build, it's called Base Game Library and can be found under my gallery ID, which is The Threat of Joy. And anyone can download this because it's base game only. If you like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Bye.